हेलो। हेलो।
हेलो
सुनाई दे रहा है?
सर, आ रही आवाज? सर आ
यस
रही
सर
है।
भाई।
यस सर, आ रही आवाज।
यस सर।
आप स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं सर।
ओके।
शेयर करना तो वैसे ई बटन खुला है ना। वीडियो खुला हुआ है। शेयर करना हो तो यहाँ से शेयर कर दीजिए।
So dear friends, now today onwards we start the subject principle of management. And as far as my experience, it is one of the easiest subject in the curriculum of mechanical engineering. The basic contents of this subject is, first we have to discuss in the second unit what are the basic concept of managements. And for managing anything, maybe an organization or a particular project, there are some features or attributes needed to manage the things successfully as the target we decided, like the planning, the organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. So these are the main contents of this subject. So before to start the basic concept of subject, we discuss one example, and that is, we plan to celebrate our birthday, which may come in the first week of August. आप लोगों ने डिसाइड किया कि भाई इस बार में मेरी बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट इन बिलवाड़ा. So as and when we decided, that means we have make a goal, we have to successfully organize our birthday party. So before to commence the party, first we have to plan the party. In planning, first we have to decide how many number of guests we call for this particular event. Once the number of guests decided, then we go for the second. As per the strength of a guest, we have to decide the venue कि हम अपनी बर्थडे पार्टी कहाँ सेलिब्रेट करेंगे. And after deciding the venue, we have to plan the menu. What are the things we serve during the party, and how many other events we needed for the success of this particular events. So in planning, before to commence the activity, first we have to decide what to do. And after making a proper planning, then we go for the second part, organize. Whatever the things we plan, accordingly, we have to assign the responsibilities for a particular event which we decide in our planning. जैसे मान लीजिए आपने वेन्यू के लिए किसी एक को responsibility दे दी है, भाई these two fellows see the various venues available in the Bhilwara, and depending upon our budget, they have to decide. So in organizing, we have to give the responsibilities to some of our close friends which are associated to organize this particular event, that is a birthday celebration. तो किसी को अपन ने खाने के लिए बोल दिया, 2-3 लोगों को, कि वो लोग मिलके अपने खाने की, और whatever the menu we decided, कुछ लोगों को अपन ने उस दिन के लिए सर्विंग के लिए assign कर दी responsibility. So we have to assign certain responsibilities to the someone. So first we have to plan, then we have to assign the responsibility, that is comes under the organizing and staffing. Once these two things are to be done in a proper manner, then the probability of success of any event are maximum. So अब अगर अपन ने planning proper की है, and if we assign the responsibility to a persons who are capable to perform those activities are in a proper manner, then success of our party, the probability of success of our party is maximum. And at the day on which we go for celebrations, then we come to the next part, executions. After organizing, then we have to control and monitor the things. That means जिसको भी अपन ने responsibility दी है, अपन उसको monitor भी करेंगे. If any problem comes at that particular time, then we have to solve those shortcomings on a particular day. That means the executions. First we have to plan, then go for the organizing. We have to assign the responsibilities, and then the day of birthday celebrations, we go for monitor and controlling all such activities. And at the end of the celebrations, we have to analyze each and everything. जिस तरह से हमने प्लान किया, whether the things are going on in a similar manner. If there is any deficiency, then we have to analyze for the future. That means अगर मान लीजिए किसी चीज को अपन प्लान करते हैं और मान लीजिए उस प्लानिंग के हिसाब से कई बार चीजें नहीं होती या उसी तरह से होती है, but at that particular time we think if we do this particular event in a particular manner, so we have to improve the in future also. So we can say that the managing the things is not a static parts, it is dynamic. पहली बार जब अपन सेलिब्रेशन करते हैं तो अपन कहते हैं भाई इस बार पहली बार किया, अगली बार हम इससे भी ज्यादा अच्छा करेंगे. उसके बाद फिर अपन सोचते, so things are improving day by day. So that's why we can say that the management is not a static and there is a no thumb rule for a management. It is dynamic nature because we all live in a dynamic worlds. In a globalizations, we found that the needs and wants or the taste of a customer changes with the passage of time. आज जिस चीज की अपने को नीड है, हो सकता है 1 महीने बाद उसकी जरूरत नहीं है. एक एग्जांपल मैं हमेशा बच्चों को देता हूँ. जब वो फर्स्ट ईयर में भीलवाड़ा में इस कॉलेज में एडमिशन लेते हैं, तब उनकी नीड्स और वांट्स कुछ और होती है. बट विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम, when they enter from first year to second year, the needs and wants are changes. Then we come to again with the passage of time, when they enter into the third year, again the taste or the needs and wants of every student changes. So when the taste of a customer changes, then it is the responsibility of an organization. They have to cope up with the taste of a customers, because every organizations may be a service industry or maybe a manufacturing industry. पुराने जमाने में हम देखते थे कि जितनी भी टैक्सी सर्विसेज है, ज्यादातर उनके पास गाड़ी या तो फिएट होती थी या एम्बेसडर होती थी. उस समय कस्टमर की जो नीड और वांट्स ये होती थी कि भाई उसको यहाँ से, जैसे मान लीजिए फॉर एग्जांपल भीलवाड़ा से जयपुर जाना है, तो उसकी इच्छा होती थी भाई कोई गाड़ी आ जाए और उसमें बैठ के मैं जयपुर पहुंच जाऊं. They can't bother about the comfort कि भाई गाड़ी में comfort है कि नहीं, AC है कि नहीं. But with the passage of time, nowadays there are so many taxi service providers are available in the भीलवाड़ा. हमें अगर मान लीजिए जयपुर जाना है तो हम पहले सर्विस प्रोवाइडर से ये पूछते हैं कि भाई यहाँ से भीलवाड़ा से जयपुर कितना टाइम में पहुंचा देगा, कौन सी गाड़ी है, गाड़ी में AC है या नहीं है. तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि समय के साथ आदमी की डिमांड बदलती है और कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस अगर कस्टमर की डिमांड के हिसाब से सर्विस या प्रोडक्ट में मॉडिफिकेशन नहीं करता है, देन दे आर आउट ऑफ द मार्केट्स. एंड वन ऑफ द बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज द नोकिया. शुरुआत में जब मोबाइल सर्विसेज स्टार्ट हुई थी, आउट ऑफ 10, 7 or 8 कस्टमर्स हैव ए नोकिया मोबाइल्स. And that particular time, that is a most popular brand of mobile handsets. But with the passage of time, they cannot cope up with the customer needs and wants or the taste of a customers. So nowadays, the company Nokia, who are the manufacturer of mobiles, are out of the market. Nowadays, out of 100, only 1 or 2% have a mobile of the Nokia brands. So these are the some examples which gives the importance of these subjects. That means after completing this graduations, when we entering in a industry or in a service life, we may enter in a service industries or maybe a manufacturing industries. Our main task is to manage the things. In early stage, you may be a supervisor or an engineer in a particular section. And with the passage of time, a day will come when you lead the whole organizations. Maybe a executive director or a manager or a general manager in a particular sections, and with the passage of time, a day will come when you lead the whole organization. So you have to manage each and every part. So now we start the subject as per based of our curriculum. In the first unit, we discuss the basic concept of management, the different schools of thoughts. In the management, there are different philosophers or the thinkers who analyze the organizations who are manufacturing a physical products or a services, and on the basis of analyzing those things, they give their perceptions or thoughts. So the different schools of thoughts like the behavioral science, the scientific management, the system and the contingency management. So the different philosophers or the different thinkers gives their own opinion on the managements. And the second part of the second unit, that is some of the important philosopher or the thinkers, they are give the landmark opinions or thoughts on managements we discuss. And that is the F.W. Taylor, the Fayol, the Peter Drucker, and one of the Indian management philosopher, that is C.K. Prahalad. So now we start the second unit, first part. So now
सर आवाज नहीं आ रही आप। हेलो हेलो हेलो।
हेलो सर, वॉइस आवाज नहीं आ रही सर।
हेलो।
आवाज नहीं आ रही वीडियो की सर।
यहाँ पर आ रही है।
पता नहीं सर, बस
हेलो, वॉइस नहीं आ रही है सर।
एक मिनट। सर ये आवाज नहीं आ रही।
बच्चों को नहीं आ रही चैट बॉक्स में ये बच्चे से पूछना पड़ेगा सर।
उसी का फोन आया था।
कहाँ है था?
नहीं इसी पे आया तो उसकी आवाज तो आ रही है। सर यू आर नॉट।
एक ही बच्चे की।
बाकी सब कुछ उसका उसके में प्रॉब्लम है।
प्ले कीजिएगा सर।
सर आपकी आवाज आ रही है, सर वीडियो की नहीं आ रही है।
अब देखो आ रही है क्या?
अब आ रही है।
सर आपकी आ रही है, सिर्फ वीडियो की
हाँ
नहीं
सर,
आ
आ
रही
गई सर, अब आ गई सर, आ गई वॉइस सर आपकी।
बेटा माइक में तुमको माइक में थोड़ा जो फोन में लेफ्ट साइड में माइक है उस पर क्लिक करोगे तो 2 ऑप्शन आएगा, उसको एक बार और क्लिक करना पड़ेगा आपको। ठीक है?
नहीं सर, वॉइस तो ऑन कर रखी है हमने, लेकिन सर की आ नहीं रही थी।
नहीं वो वीडियो वाली आवाज के लिए उस पर 2 तरह का ऑप्शन आएगा, उसको ऑन करना पड़ेगा। कंप्यूटर का आवाज है ना ये जो वीडियो चल रही है।
अच्छा सर,
ठीक है, तो एक बार उस
कैसे
पर क्लिक
करेंगे
करो।
सर?
किसी का आ रहा है, किसी का जिसका आ रहा है बोलो जरा।
सर अभी तो वीडियो चालू करो, फिर देखते हैं। नहीं सर, ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा है।
नहीं आ रहा है?
नहीं
नहीं आ
सर।
रहा है।
एक सेकंड।
कि मैनेजमेंट इज ए प्रोसेस मींस
सर आ गई सर।
मैनेज
आ गई सर, आ गई।
forecast before
एक
to
मिनट।
produce
Thank you.
they have to forecast it what is the need of a market, how much quantity needed.
वापस से शुरू करें क्या?
यस सर, शुरू से।
ठीक है।
बिल्कुल जी सर।
Unit, we must be able to define what
आवाज आप-
management is, know
इतने
and
अंदर बुलेंद दे दो।
understand the concept and function of management,
यस सर, आ रही है।
know and
Yes, sir.
understand
Yes,
how
sir.
management has evolved and the major contributors in the field of management and their contributions. The basic concept of management. The management is the process of getting things done effectively and efficiently with and through peoples. There are two keywords. One is effectively and second one is efficiently. Effectively means doing the right things, the task that helps an organizations reach its goals. Whereas efficiently means doing the things right. Management is universal in nature, as every organization requires making of decisions like procurement of resources. In manufacturing industries, for making a product we need so many type of machines and equipment, so we have to procurement of resources. Resources means the man machine, the materials needed for making a particular product in the manufacturing industries. And as we all know that in the industry, there are various peoples are working together. So we need a coordination of various activities because for making a product, we need the various operations performed on the raw materials. So we need a coordinations, leading of peoples and evolution of performance directed towards its objective. So these are the basic need of managements. In modern organizations, there are a open system which have a continuous interface with the external environments. So nowadays, there is an open market. So whatever we are going to produce in our organizations, it should be fulfill the needs and wants of a customers. Otherwise, the customer is deviated from our product to our competitors' products. So they get various inputs such as the man, money, materials, informations from the environments, supply their output to the environments. So information from the environment means what actually the customer needed. So we have to analyze the needs of a customers as well as the market where we sold our products, supply their output to the environments. That means whenever we are producing the product, we should supply our products to a pre-decided segment of a market. So to achieve success in managing, a manager must have a thorough knowledge of management concepts, principles and techniques. He or she must also be oriented to solving problem with technique tailored to suit the different situations. So in manufacturing industries or service industries, every time the problem may differ from the previous. So manager is able to solve the problems arises when the process is going on. Definition. In management literature, a large number of definitions of management given by the different thinkers who had different orientations. It can be broadly classified as management as an art of getting things done. Some thinkers says management as a process, management as a group of managers, and management as a discipline. The first one is the art of getting things done through others. It emphasizes that manager achieve organizational objective by getting work from the others and not performing tasks themselves. It means a manager should have a capability or an art so he can take the work from the others. He or she himself not performing any task. So management scope is not merely restricted and certainly much more than it includes the decision making. So whenever some problem arises, managers are able to take the decision organizing. Say for example, in a manufacturing industries, we have so many orders. So as per the delivery schedules, he or she has to organizing all the schedules accordingly and staffing, motivations and leading of the subordinates. He or she can motivate and lead the subordinates and control the various activities performed by the different peoples. So above definition represent the traditional view where workers are treated as a factor of production. Hence this definition is vague as it does not identify the function which a manager has to perform to get the result from others. management treated as art, but today the management has also acquired the status of science. So management is both science and an art. The employees are merely treated as means for getting results. This definition ignores the need of workers, whereas the first definition in which we can say that the management is an art of getting the things done. That means in this definitions we cannot define or in other words we can say we ignore the need of the workers, what the worker needed to perform a particular task, and does not offer them human treatments. In present scenario, workers are not motivated by wages or economic rewards only. They expect the satisfaction of their social and psychological needs by the organization. The definition of management as the art of getting things done through and with the people's informally organized group. It is an art of creating an environment in which people can perform as individual and yet cooperate towards attainment of a group goals. Second definition, that is management as a process. According to Henry Fayol, to manage is to forecast and plan to organize to coordinate and to controls. That means the Fayol says that management is a process, means they have to manage is to forecast. Before to produce, they have to forecast it. What is the need of a market? How much quantity needed in a future periods? And accordingly, they have to prepare a plan and then they organize the task accordingly. And once the task is to be started, they have to coordinate and control the various group of peoples. The Fayol viewed management as a process consisting of 5 functions, namely the planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. So these are the major functions of a manager who manages a task. So first one is planning. So as per the forecast, they have to plan. And once the planning is to be done for a particular task, they have to organize what are the resources, tools, equipment, a particular type of labors. They have to organize all the things, and once the work is to be started, they have to command and coordinate in a group of peoples and controlling the various process. So management is the process of effective utilization of human and the material resources to achieve the enterprise objective. Human resources comprises of peoples working with organization, and the material resources includes the capital, the technology, machines, material, etc. So mainly we observe that in a manufacturing industry there are 2 types of resources we needed. One is the human resources and another resources are named as the material resources. So if we see this graph or this sketch, then we found that these are the inputs, the man, material, machines, methods, money and market. And these are the various functions performed by the management. The one is planning. Planning means we have to define the goals, establish the strategy, develop plan to coordinate all activity. So before to commence the activity, first we have to plan. And once the planning is done, then we have to organize all the resources needed for a particular product. What type of stuff needed, we have to arrange accordingly.
हाँ लट्टू मेरे को पता कौन सा लट्टू का
So dear friends, आवाज आ रही है? हेलो,
यस सर आ रही है।
इस स्केच के इस स्क्रीन के बाद आज का लेक्चर अभी अपन खत्म करेंगे एंड इट विल बी कंटिन्यू इन टुमारो इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. ओके,
ओके सर, ओके।
And once the task is to be executed on a shop floor, then managers should direct and control the various operations. And the output is
हेलो
हेलो, हेलो,
यस
Yes, sir.
आवाज आ रही है?
यस सर।
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
We will continue this topic in the next class, and
यस सर।
I will inform on WhatsApp group for the next class time. Okay, thank you.
रोक दो.